Yeah, I have like a shit ton of various like alerts and stuff. Some of them I know where they're from, and some of them I'm not familiar. Hold on, there we go. We've got... Oh, yeah. A flying sniper. Oh, nice. The thing with like VTubers and stuff like that is sometimes you can't tell if it's an anime, a game, a VTuber. Like, it's just one of those things. So sometimes I'll find something and I'm like, oh, this looks really nice. And I try my hardest not to just get like artwork or clips or GIFs or anything like that that's anything to do with like a fellow streamer or something like that, because I'd like to be able to at least like fucking ask about stuff like that. But yeah, sometimes a meme is like a good meme and it's got like all the expression. Yeah. Like some of the ones I've got are just like ridiculous. And most of them from movies or shows and stuff. Did I have more bullets just out of interest? I do. Okay, cool. That's all right. I'm just keeping those for in case we get a topless run up here, because I got to kill those like ASAP, because I don't know how Twitch feels about them. I've had like a couple get real close, but we haven't had like any real issues so far. And the crossbow should be OP if I could aim. That's like 90% of my issue is I just haven't played with the crossbows or the bows, and I don't have good timing for killing. I have still got one of these. If I can just back up a little bit, because I don't want to accidentally set myself on fire. Okay, that's a good shot. That's a good shot. The good news is it's one of their Japanese members, so it's unlikely ever to come up as an issue and to hit big time anyway. Yeah, no, I think like the thing is like as I continue to grow and shit, like I do all my own stuff, right? So like eventually I hope to have like my own clips or memes and stuff like that I can reference and stuff, you know, that I don't have to worry if it's somebody somewhere or something like that, you know. Like I'm slowly adding stuff. Like I've slowly added my panel art. I've added my starting soon screen. I've added my PNG tube avatar, her alternate form. I'm currently adding her, well, I'm working on her live 2D form. I don't think they're coming up anymore. What else have we done? All my emotes. I do all my emotes. Yeah, anything that I can think of. Like, I am working on it. It just takes time. Because, yeah, I'm one person. And I legitimately just don't have money to be, like, you know, paying people and shit. So, yeah. I commission most of my stuff from a friend. Oh, yeah. Well, that's always good, too, if you've got somebody you know that you can commission. And if you're in a position to commission stuff, that's always good, too. Like, a lot of people, that is the norm. In my case, I'm pretty... oh, I need to repair it. That's why I can't use it. I'm pretty well, like, I wouldn't say, like, broke or necessarily, like, poor and stuff like that. I'm enriched in a different way. But no, yeah, no, I don't have, like, money free to, spend on stuff. And I'm an artist myself, so I just do it. Like, it takes time. All my art and stuff takes forever because I'm an incredibly slow artist. Oh, finally. But yeah, no, I'll get it done eventually. Plus move while asleep. No, if I can. I'm gonna hold on to your paw while you sleep. Hopefully it's not your injured one. I'm also gonna have a drink since it seems to have calmed down. I don't hear any zombies, so I'm guessing that was it. Alright. I'd rather pay a friend than some random. Yeah. That's the other thing too, is if you know someone, you can always support people you know. You know? But of course, like, there's also generalized, like, fandom and stuff of, you know, artists or, you know, like, I don't know, like, anything from plays and that, you know, if you happen to know people, it's awesome, but sometimes knowing people is, like, they are with somebody. What are you doing, Streamlabs? It keeps sounding like it's opening. honestly, I don't think it went down, but since we've got a second, my partner should be going to sleep. I'll just make sure he's not chugging some internet. Give me a hot second. Alright. Cool. I'll let him know, just in case he's, because he should be asleep. Normally when I stream, my partner is asleep, so we don't usually have, like, overlap of internet usage. But he's currently injured, so he's sleeping because he spent most of today laying down. So I'm just going to keep my light on. I don't think there's going to be any more zombies. I mean, fucking sucks to be me if there is. But, it's like a barely draw two. What was it? Barely draw stick figures. The funny thing is, like, whenever somebody says that, so I can't really draw stick figures. I've always struggled with that. Like, ever since I was a kid, it was just something I always struggled with. Because, like, I draw more of, like, a gelatinous wiggly outline kind of thing to begin with. So, when I try to draw a stick figure, it always has, like, an inside and outside line. Whereas, like, so I struggle with the where bits and pieces should be in relation to that kind of thing. But then I just fully, like, skipped that section of art and just went, like, full tilt into, I don't know, drawing anime and stuff. I pretty much, like, hit my teens and was like, cool, I'm gonna draw anime now. I think I'm safe. I don't think anything else is coming. Out of interest, if the stream is still having issues, let me know. Because, like, StreamLabs is telling me that shit's dropping. I just want to get back into my base so I can have a quick look. I gotta admit, like, first week back after a bit of a break, I'm not really surprised. If anything was gonna happen with stream, it was gonna happen on the first week back. Come here, Task Manager. And it's using a fair bit of resources. Holy shit, the internet, though. What the fuck is using you? Holy crap. Oh, let me quit out. I don't know if quitting out of that's gonna... So far, it's normal. Cool. Just throughout stream, anybody that is here and stuff like that, just, like, let me know if shit happens and whatever. But, like, I think it's mostly to do with the issue that I'm playing because, like, it is an older one. I never used to stream this because the other thing too is it's not just the stream, right? Like, I've got my avatar, I've got my chat, I've got my program to allow the chats to talk to each other. What else we got? I should close Discord. Hold on a second. It's probably using just the tiniest smack of internet usage right now. Let's close out of view. There we go. All right. I mean, any small amount, right? There we go. Okay. Now it's just whatever Streamlabs is doing. Streamlabs and 7 days. But yeah, I kind of get the feeling this particular 7 days is going to crunch a bit. It could also be my massive amount of trees. I might not be able to have my colossal forest when I stream. That's something I need to be aware of too. Because I'm so prone to planting like a fuck ton of plants, trees and shit. So yeah, give me that. I'll boil up some meat. Not gonna be good shit, but it'll be good enough shit. Oh, it's late here, so I gotta go sleep. Eastern Australia here, so pushing midnight. Nice. Yeah, no, I'm also East Australia as well. I'm in Queensland, but I'm awake at night and asleep during the day and stuff. So by all means, you go get some sleep. I appreciate the raid. Thank you again. And yeah, anybody that's, you know, got to go to sleep and whatnot, by all means, go get your rest. don't stay up just because I'm streaming and stuff. I have heard that I'm wonderful to sleep to. Like, my voice is good to sleep to, so that's always good. But yeah, by all means, go get some rest. I'll be here. I'll be here for like at least another hour or so, unless the game like really, really sinks it. In which case, like, it would just be a really short, like, first night back or something like that. Have a good stream. Thank you. You have a good rest. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow's normally like RimWorld, but I haven't checked yet to make sure my game's good to go. If it is, it'd be nice because it's been like almost a month since we got to play. But if it isn't, it'll be like Project Zomboid or something. It'll be miscellaneous insert game here tomorrow. So yeah, by all means, keep an eye out. And I don't stream Wednesdays because I'm still doing rigging on Wednesdays until I complete my avatar. So yeah, here's hoping. We'll get random game nights back on Wednesdays once I finish her. But meat. We have meat. Someone play Freepo, I'll lurk for you. No worries. Just try not to like announce when you're going to go live, please. I know that's like one of those things like new streamers tend to do a lot. I'm going to chuck my ammo back in here. I can make the jump without the light, but I know you guys can't see shit. So I'm going to chuck all my ammo. I've got a spare one of that. I do want to try out the sun baton, but I've got these two at the moment, and it's well, it would be a little bit better than the spear, I guess, as far as like a melee weapon goes. I could probably keep I want to keep that, and I want to do it. So the same struggle internet wise. Oh yeah, no, it's all good. I just it's just something I noticed particularly with like sort of new streamers and stuff like that, is they'll normally say they're going off to go play or something like that when they go to stream something. And it's like, I consider that to be like a bit of self-promotion and stuff. So, you know, it's cool to say, you know, you're heading out and stuff like that, but please just don't announce what you're about to go play and shit if you're like gonna go stream it. I did make some, that reminds me, my forge should have turned off by itself. Yeah, it did. I didn't put that much wood in it, so we're good. We are good. So I've got a bit of this. I do need to smelt that in there. I guess I have to go cut down my trees because there's a good chance, since this is running at like 30%. Yeah, 34%. Holy shit. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, no, I gotta go cut down my trees because they could be chugging. I'll keep my money on me because that's mine to sell. I don't think I took my cousin's money. I'm pretty sure I didn't take his. And I got some medicine I need to put away, which we should be good. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so I got a little bit of water on me. I've got my shovel. I need to chuck that back in the box. I'm going to keep the shoddy on me for the moment, just because I do need to be able to shoot down the naked zombie. If she gets too close, I can't like risk that. And we've got some meat. Okay, so it's not the best meat. I've really got to like hunt something, and I know we took out the boars, so we don't have. Oh, you know what? It's gonna be fucking dog day down there, right? Well, no, actually, hold on. It's day 8. Dog day's day 9. Okay, we could be okay. We could be okay. I'm a little bit concerned because, like, I don't like the zombie dogs. I do not like zombie dogs. They scare the ever-loving shit out of me. And they spawn on, like, day 9. I also really wanted my trees to fully grow. But this will be about as good as we get. I'll try to take out the road that's, like, way, way up the back, too. Because that's going to be something. Oh, my God. I've got the tinnitus. Tinnitus for the win. I'm sitting here and I'm like, just out of the blue. You know how you get that, like, tinnitus ear thing that goes off? And it's just like, ee. And I'm just, like, sitting here with that in one of my ears. Like, okay, then. I hope that that's not something that's in this game that sets that off. I don't think it is. It's probably just, like, the quietness. That's another thing, too. It's because, like, I stream overnight. Nighttime here is, like, pretty quiet. For the most part. It's pretty quiet. Like earlier in the morning when everybody starts to like wake up, shit gets real loud. Same with like the afternoons and stuff. It's like pretty loud. When I used to stream in the morning over the daytime, it was definitely like a struggle to not pick up everything in the neighborhood. Mind you, I had a shitty mic back then, so yes, we were okay. Hold on, I gotta repair that. It doesn't make as much of a noise when I take down the trees. So how are we going? We're down to, well, it's 27, 30-ish%. Okay, a couple of trees are helping. I don't expect that what I'm doing with this place is going to be very good for processing. That's another thing too, is some of the games that I play. So I want to change, I know we just got Streamlabs, but I want to change from that. I want to change to another one that should let me stream across a few different platforms at once, but I've got to set it up. It's mostly that it's going to take me time to set it up. But I'm hoping that it's going to be lighter weight than this. I've also just really only like this morning learnt that once I've got my VTuber set up, I should be able to lessen the weight of usage that I'm currently using my program for, because like I use everything to the heaviest, dutiest fucking degree, right? By the way, my internet stopped crunching. I'm wondering if A, it's tree related, B, it's Blood Moon related, or C, my partner was streaming shit to his tablet. I'm suspecting it was C. I'm suspecting heavily that it was C and also B at the same time, the Blood Moon and the tablet bit, plus the trees. She's hot again. Can she stand in the shade? Does that help? It'd be cool if it did, because I know you used to be able to stand underneath certain trees and get, what do you call it? You used to get relief from the rain. There's a fun one. So you used to stand under a tree when it was raining, and the rain would just kind of like stop wetting you, and it would count as shelter. I don't know if it counts that for trees, but we'll find out. I think there's a zombie kind of walking over here. I see her in the distance. I think she's a cheerleader one. I also have my rifle too. I might just equip that. Rifle, please. Oh no, it's loaded. That's okay. I just want to make sure if I've got the weapons that they're loaded. But yeah, there's this zombie like milling around over there. There he is. It's fine. I gotta check. I gotta check at a distance. I know that 19 took away a lot of the zombies. And 19 took away... A funny thing is, 19 took away the topless stripper zombie. But I feel like they almost like... I don't know. I feel like the equality of it was like better in 18. Because like there is also the zombie in this one that has like no clothes at all. The dude with absolutely nothing. There's a guy that crawls around on the ground. He's also like shirtless. But he's got legs and shit. And then 19 takes away his legs and his pants, obviously. But then that other guy, the fully nude one, ends up getting pants. So I don't know. It was a very weird time for zombies because I don't know if it's this one. I think it's this one and one of the other ones. But the Bernie zombies have clothes on. And it's so surreal to see because they're clearly burning through their clothing, but they're still fully clothed. It's just like, what the hell am I looking at? Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. God damn glad I, like, looked around. I don't think any of you are concerned, so let's try out the sun button. I don't see any of the topless ones, so we should be good to go close enough range. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's actually, like, pretty good. It doesn't get them killed, but, like, it stops them. I was wondering when my horde would come. Hi, mate. Also, Big Mama in this one is like genuinely a tank. Mind you, Big Mama's like pretty tank in like most of them. Back off, love. I don't know what I'm backing up into. It could be a fucking cactus, could be a coyote. I don't know. Oh, she running. What? Yes. Zappy the zombie. I also like the fact that for some reason some of these guys are like green and like off-tinged colors and shit. I have 6 points. Did I not allocate any during... I might not have allocated any during Blood Moon. Alright, now Big Mama might legitimately pose a problem here. Like, I kind of like her more in like the blue dress, kind of looks a little bit prettier. But this definitely looks a lot nicer than the Floral 90. Plus, she also looks like the female bloated zombie, which is cool to have like a male-female variant kind of thing. I guess it still kind of is like a 90. I like to kind of believe that she kind of like maybe died in her sleep. It's kind of cool. Oh, mate. Yeah, no, this is pretty useful. Not gonna lie, I could, hold on, if I can hit him, it kind of like holds him fully still, so he can hit me. He can definitely like reach me. Between the burn mod and the baton, that's not bad. We're also hidden up into another ad, unfortunately. But they are supposed to only be like once an hour, but I did snooze one for like 15 minutes, so we got ads a little bit closer together than we normally should. But yeah, they're normally like, you know, I think it's like 2-3 minutes or something like that, once an hour. So it's enough time to go grab a drink or go to the bathroom or whatever you got to do. Or in some people's case, if you need to be like productive for 3 minutes once an hour, that's a great time to do it. So yeah. There's also always the option to get timed out. Like, it's actually a thing that's redeemable. So if you ever find yourself being like too chatty and shit like that and like you need to focus, that's a great thing. Because oh my god, there's so many people. I watch like a good number of people where I just can't, like I have to basically be like, I need to leave because I won't stop talking to you kind of thing. And it's great. It's fantastic that like, you know, to be able to have that kind of like communication and shit. But like, I know it like rips on my productivity and other stuff. And I'm like, I need to focus and do this thing so I can like go do this other thing. But yeah, it's fine. I like it when people have it. And it's okay when people don't have it. But yeah, if this is going to be a problem, if the tree farm, because this was never an issue. Okay, let me explain this. When I was playing Alpha 18 in the past, the most I would have ever had, because I wasn't streaming back then, is I would have had like this and maybe Discord open, right? And I don't think I was the host. I think my partner's computer was the host. But it would have been like local network kind of stuff. So it would have been too much crunch kind of thing. But when I'm streaming games, so I have like, obviously whatever network usage is required for Stream to recognize that I am running a game. And then there's the program that I stream with, my avatar, whatever else I've got open, perhaps Discord if I'm playing with people. And yeah, it kind of has its moments. It's a shame that I didn't notice sooner that it was having an issue, but like I said, it could have been the trees. It could have been Blood Moon. It could have been my partner watching something on Plex. It could have been all three. By removing the trees, like at least next time I had Blood Moon, I can have a look at what kind of stats it's doing, because it does different stats when I'm streaming versus when I'm not streaming, which is a really big thing, because like I can test something when I'm not live and go, yes, this will be fine, and then I go live and it's like, oh no, you can't do that. And I'm like, oh, you know, so yeah. It also depends on the game and stuff. I do need to repair that. It's funny how the only way I really know that needs repair is it just stops being usable. But yeah, I'm glad that I caught the Morning Horde. You know, one thing I like about this version versus 2.0, well, apart from many things, is I like the lack of screamers. I'm out here chopping down trees. I've been out here since, like, basically dawn. We had a little horde. I haven't really done any, like, loud gunshots or anything like that. I haven't needed to. And it's just been peaceful. Like, I don't want to spend all my time cutting down my trees, but I do want to go and explore and stuff. And I do feel like this will help. The other thing too is I did want to go and see the trader, but there should also be a trader in the wastelands. Yeah. I should go check out the... I will also cut down all these fucking cactuses too, because I don't know if I planted them around it or what, but I know that there won't be many out here after I plant some trees. But yeah, I may just have to keep an eye on where and how many trees I'm planting. Because the other thing too is once these trees go maximum size, once they go to like the 1200, they end up being taller than the buildings. That's not really any issue for me, but it is an issue for rendering. For like, you know, my friends and family hopping on and shit. So they hop on and it's like, oh god, the burns kind of thing, just like trying to like load in. So I assume it must do the same kind of thing with streaming, so we'll just get rid of the trees. I also want to take out these trees on day 8 now, before day 9 dog day happens, because I don't want to deal with dogs in between the trees, because the dogs in this version are like brown, and they blend in so well into like the earthy, orangey kind of soil. I don't even know how. I guess they're like redishy a little bit. And it's like a legitimate fucking issue. Because I'll be walking through and I'll be chopping down trees, minding my own business. The next minute, 6 dogs are spawned in. You know, it's a bit of an issue. Also, I find it interesting that zombie has very slowly been coming down and over the hills. It's been like making his way this way. But like, he's not paying that much attention. Alright. Let's go with, yeah. We shouldn't have any, like, there's so many trees just up this corner. I kind of wish I had, like, the chainsaw just to hear what it sounds like. Oh, yeah, there's a pig over there, actually. Hold on. We do need meat. We need meat enough for me to hunt a pig. Hold on, can I just... Yeah, I thought so. Welcome back, people. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. So I don't know what's happening with Streamlabs, but Streamlabs is having a bit of a stroke. So I'm going to continue for the moment. And I'm going to have a look at it later. In the worst case scenario, the absolute worst case scenario, I could always spend tomorrow like converting everything over to a different streaming program. Not that I'd want to have to do that, but Streamlabs has been, I don't know if it's been since its last update, but it's definitely been struggling. Like, only so much of this can be the internet. And my games run just fine for me, but does seem to have an issue. So basically, as soon as I saw it come up with an error, I thought it might have been, you can kind of like